What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. J Willie Silly, man. AKA Mr. Take It Easy. Playing the life easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram, man, and Twitch, man. In the description down below, everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, man. Jesus, man, your boy ain't hooping months, man. In months, you feel me? So your boy kind of a little, you know what I'm saying? Kind of a little, you feel me? I ain't really sore like that, though, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I feel a little drained, you know what I mean? I feel a little drained, you know what I mean? I ran like 6 games, you know what I mean? I ran 3 with the homies, and then when I got put down, you know what I'm saying? My team lost, you feel me? Niggas kept picking me up and stuff like that, so I ran like at least 6 games, bro. So, you know, it was a little, I wasn't even exhausted, because like I said, I feel like right now I'm in the best shape of my life, you know what I mean? But, you know, when it comes to like the soreness and all that, you know what I'm saying? It kind of took a toll on me right there. You know what I mean? We got Cartels. And if y'all do enjoy Cartel content, y'all can go to the playlist section. I got plenty of Cartel reactions. But we got Cartels who were brutally murdered by U.S. Marine Corps, man. And that's why I be trying to tell you, man. I see all these cartels, you know, threatening the United States, man. That's just one thing you don't want to do, cartels, man. It's one thing. See, you got to realize cartels, man. It's the U.S. government, not like Mexico. They're not going to bend over. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, when it comes to catching the biggest drug kingpins, bro, who you think caught them? You know what I mean? Like, even when it comes to Colombia, even when it comes to Pablo Escobar, who you think helped them catch Pablo Escobar? Who you think caught El Mayo? You know what I'm saying? Who you think caught these people? You feel me? So it's just like, it's a different ball game, bro. You know what I mean? You can't threaten the U.S. government because they want war. You feel me? Like, most of their money goes to war. Most of their money goes to jails. They want war. So it's like you tempting the United States, man. That's like a death sentence. Why would you want to tempt a government that wants war? That's how they make their money, off war. What is the 2 biggest things that the United States make money off of? War and crime. 2 biggest things. They building jails more than freaking schools, bro. Y'all realize in jail, inmates, they get paid off of every inmate. Even if you die, they still get paid off you, bro. It's a business, man. You feel me? They don't want the war to end. They don't want people to stop committing crimes as much as they try to tell y'all they want it. They don't want y'all to do that. They'll be like, bro, y'all be out here killing folks. Y'all be out here doing all these heinous things. They want you to do that on the low so they can lock you up and make money off you. Y'all better finesse this system, man. For real. They don't want y'all to stop crime.
I will train them to the best of my ability.
They're hoping you commit crimes.
During the recent capture,
they're hoping you do this.
Video Guzman, cartel gunmen used 50 calibers in a fierce firefight with the military.
This map.
Hey, but I seen that, I ain't gonna lie, I seen that right there. That was a little helicopter. I ain't gonna lie, there was some drug kingpins. They were shooting back. You know what I mean? Shooting back at some army folks, man. I'm talking about, boy, a helicopter came in and lasered them down.
Cartel gunmen used 50 calibers in a fierce
right there
with the military.
Blazed them down.
6 areas on the State Department's do not travel to list.
That city has actually been, I think, the murder capital of Mexico for 10 of the last 15 years, something like that.
That assault rifle,
look at this, man.
An AR-15. The weapon of choice because its high muzzle velocity means optimal damage to flesh.
They love it. They love killing. They love it.
Cartel members are infamous for their tortuous and deadly tactics when dealing with their rivals. But when the cartels come into conflict with highly trained U.S. Marines, the tables are switched, and it's the cartel members who end up being brutally killed. The cartels of Mexico and Central America.
Like I said, cartels, man, they go against each other, bro. They're not going against like trained Marines, niggas that's trained. But you gotta realize, bro, Marines is so nasty. Them boys so bad. Bro, you walk outside your house, bro, you ain't know the Marine got a scope on you just like that. A Marine can have you aimed down miles and miles away. Marines can be camouflaged and everything. You ain't know they right. Bro, it's different when Marines gang and other cartel people. They all they doing is battling each other. They ain't battling no Marines, bro. You really think that these cartels can face the Marines? You think they go head to head with the U.S. Marine Corps, bro? That's why I'm seeing all y'all threatening, bro. You don't want to do that with the government. You don't want to do that, bro.
Have long been massive headache for their respective governments. These cartels wield unchecked power through violence, corruption, and fear, and through their illegal activities, they make millions, even billions. These organizations thrive on their vast empires of crime that span continents, while law enforcement agencies are usually the ones who have to deal with these criminal groups. There have been instances where the military has been forced to get involved and intervene.
We gotta come save them. They gotta come save them. Look, we gotta come save them. U.S. gotta come save these niggas because they don't even know how to run their own country. So they gotta come save them. You know what I'm saying? What would the world be without the United States of America?
It's an important thing to you downrange.
Somebody please tell me.
Nothing more important to you in a hairy situation than your teammates. There's no thanks in this.
No telling how powerful, how more powerful.
Someone to say thank you so much for what you're doing.
These cartels would be.
You'll get that from civilians on the side of the road just for being in the military. Here, you do the mission, you recock, and you go out again. No one will know what you're doing. No one will know where you are. No one will know what you're working.
These are
special
forces.
The context of your
different.
Job.
Different levels,
be
bro.
Out there with your team. When you leave that country, come back home.
These cartels just gangsters.
Among these,
that's all they
is,
gangsters.
Marine Corps, one of the most elite military forces in the world. They have occasionally crossed paths with cartel operatives, and when these two forces collide, the results are often nothing short of explosive. The U.S. Marine Corps was originally established in 1775, and it is built on a reputation of discipline, resilience, and effectiveness in
combat. Look, what I want y'all to do, I want y'all to go look up U.S. Marine training. I want y'all to go look that up. U.S. Marine training, then come back and tell me, bro. Come back. Look up U.S. Marines training. But that's one of the most gruesome training I ever seen. I know I'll quit. I can't do that.
Marines go through all kinds of training to help them deal with whatever they might have to deal with. When called upon to confront cartels, their training kicks in, and these attributes often lead to swift and brutal outcomes for those who oppose them.
The top infantry squads across the 1st Marine Division face the ultimate test of strength, discipline, and skill.
Look at them.
These elite squads will be
you ain't gonna know they right there
as they compete head-to-head in a series of grueling challenges. From movements that test endurance to marksmanship drills that demand precision, and ambush operations that require squad cohesion, every aspect of their training will be put to the test.
The cartels rarely stand a chance.
Look at this. Don't stand a chance.
Unlike traditional law enforcement, such as the police, the Marines operate under a different set of rules. These rules allow them to neutralize threats with extreme efficiency, and yes, that includes deadly force. The cartels are dangerous and deadly in their own right, but that pales in comparison to the overwhelming might and strategy of the U.S. Marines. Cartels like Mexico's Sinaloa, Zetas, and Jalisco New Generation are infamous for their brutal tactics, including mass executions, public displays of violence, and targeted assassinations. They are well armed, often with military-grade weapons smuggled from or stolen within the United States. Cartels also employ ex-military personnel, further enhancing their tactical capabilities. The bottom line is that they are dangerous and bad news for whoever crosses them.
Arriba la casa, arriba, mijo.
Their illegal activities include trafficking, human smuggling, and money laundering, creating networks so vast and powerful.
That's what I be saying. Y'all be seeing them trucks, bro. All them trucks, bro. Y'all just don't be knowing, bro, what be in them trucks, do y'all? Man, some of the trucks that be driving past us, these trucks, bro, these big old trucks, man, they be having hella freaking drugs in the trucks, bro. They be smuggling, humans be getting smuggled in them trucks and everything. Whole time we be riding, bro. Whole time we riding by a truck. Whole time that truck probably have hella drugs in it right here while we riding right past us, bro. You got hella drugs. You ride right past a truck, man. Human trafficking. You ain't know. You just riding. You feel me? I'm telling y'all, man, these trucks be carrying some things, bro, we don't know nothing about.
that they
drugs,
sometimes
human
challenge the
trafficking,
sovereignty
all
of
type
entire
of stuff.
nations. However, their arrogance and tendency to feel like they are untouchable has occasionally led them to underestimate the capabilities of forces like the U.S. Marines. One of the most notable times where the Marines engaged cartel members occurred in the early 2000s during joint operations with Mexican authorities. While the U.S. military is generally not allowed to get involved in the goings-on in other countries, international drug enforcement collaborations often see the Marines play a supporting role, and it goes without saying that there are no better enforcers of the rule of law than the U.S. Marines.
Look at that right there. Blazed them, y'all. I did a reaction on this.
Just days before a visit from U.S. President Joe Biden, the military launched a pre-dawn raid in Culiacan.
Blazed them, y'all. Blazed them.
They were after one of El Chapo's sons, Ovidio. The cartel fought tooth and nail to stop the arrest. These were familiar scenes. In 2019, the military tried to arrest Ovidio, but were forced to release him after heavy narco violence. This time, the military held on to him, but Culiacan was once again left looking like a war zone.
These operations are particularly intense when targeting high-value cartel figures. In 2008, the Marines were deployed to assist Mexican Special Forces in capturing a high-ranking Zeta cartel lieutenant operating along the border between the U.S. and Mexico. Intelligence suggested that the target was heavily fortified within a compound in Nuevo Laredo, guarded by over 50 armed cartel guards. The Marines, known for their no-nonsense approach, provided training, planning, and logistical support to the Mexican forces. They taught them how to deal with these violent criminals and how to survive their encounter.
Hey, push, push, push! Hey, push, push, push! We gotta clear this building. Roger.
When the operation commenced, the cartel's firepower proved formidable. They unleashed a barrage of gunfire, confident in their numbers and superior knowledge of the terrain. What they hadn't accounted for, however, was the precision and sheer ferocity of Marine-coordinated tactics, utilizing air support, sniper teams, and ground assault. The Joint Task Force neutralized the cartel's defenses within hours. By the end of the operation, 48 cartel members lay dead or incapacitated.
Look at this, man. These are gangsters, y'all. These cartel members are gangsters. The type of training that the cartel go through, bro, that's not the type of training that the U.S. Marines go through, bro. That's a whole different type of training, bro. They training is nothing compared to the U.S. Marines training. Nothing compared. All they is gangsters. When it comes to training, all these niggas training, bro, is how to shoot a gun. That's it. Them niggas not training nothing else, bro. Just shooting a gun. That's it. That's it. And that's all. Hit your target. That's it. U.S. Marines, man, they doing push-ups, man. You know what I mean? Doing all type of water training, all type of stuff. They ain't just training on how to shoot. Man, them folks doing all type of other training. You feel me? It's different, gang. Whole time, freaking cartel security guards standing outside the door, armed. 1 second later, phew! Phew! Cartel members like, what the? Phew! And the whole time got a nigga with a scope on his head like that the whole time. They don't even know it.
The Marines.
I say, El Mencho, bro. El Mencho, you a bad dude, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Don't threaten the U.S. government, bro. That's just something that you just shouldn't do, cuz. That's just like a death threat. Cuz I ain't gonna cap. Just anything, gang.
Showcasing their unmatched ability to dominate even the most dangerous adversaries.
Analysts say Miguel Angel Trevino Morales held a special place.
He was the most sadistic cartel leader in the Americas.
This is just one instance of how the cartels never stood a chance against the U.S. Marines.
Who called him? The biggest names, bro. Who called him? Who called him? Niggas catch the biggest names, man. Without the U.S., man, these niggas would still be walking the streets.
This is just one instance of how the cartels never stood a chance against the U.S. Marines and who they worked with. Thankfully, a massive blow was struck that day that took a massive chip out of one of the cartels. It would heal, but it would also prove that the Marines and their allies were not to be messed with. Another instance was that of El Chacal. El Chacal, which means the jackal in Mexican, was the name of a ruthless cartel enforcer who controlled a significant portion of drug routes through southern Texas. He was a dangerous and wanted man, someone who the Mexicans had wanted in custody for a long time.
Trevino's other signatures, headings, and leaving the bodies of rivals or those who'd otherwise crossed the cartel hanging from bridges.
In 2013, intelligence reports indicated that El Chacal had overseen the torture and murder.
See, this is what a lot of y'all glorify, though. A lot of y'all glorify that. A lot of y'all look at this like this cool. Man, it's evil, bro. This ain't cool to me. It's evil. Hanging bodies from bridges. Doing all this. And you got to realize in the Bible, it says you live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. You're going to die. So you got to one thing about God's discipline, is sometimes it don't come like in a blink of an eye. It can come years later, 3 years later. Let me use an example. King Von. Von did all that in the streets. Ain't get caught, beat the charges and everything, moved to Atlanta. Got killed in Atlanta. He ain't get killed, got killed in Atlanta. It always comes back around, bro. You think if you out here doing dirt, it ain't gonna catch back up to you, bro? It says that in the Bible, bro. You live by the sword, you gonna die by the sword. It probably won't come. It probably won't come next week. It probably won't come the next 2 years. It probably won't come the next 4 years, 5 years. That discipline, that junk is gonna come in a blink of an eye. That junk is gonna come out of nowhere. So you out here murdering folks, bro? All right. Thinking you untouchable. Thinking nothing gonna happen to you. That's what all these niggas thought. That was one thing y'all niggas gotta understand. You're not the only killers in the world, gang. You got niggas that's killers in the graveyard. You got the most dangerous men in the graveyard, bro. You live by the sword, bro. You gonna die by it. And that's just facts. Straight up. And then the thing is, sometimes the discipline won't even be death. Sometimes the consequence won't even be death. You go to jail. You got Smirk, you got Young Boy, all these other niggas. You know, sometimes the consequences won't even be death. Sometimes the consequences be jail. But best believe you think you out here murdering folks. You out there. See, y'all niggas think y'all be getting away with something, but the whole time God looking at you, he looking at you. You ain't getting away with nothing. Nothing. Telling you, bro, y'all better stop thinking, bro. Y'all getting away with things. Stop thinking that. You ain't getting away with nothing, bro. Everything you doing is exposed. Probably not the humans, but the God, he see everything, bro.
Murder of several U.S. citizens.
So don't think you're not finna get the consequence. I told you one thing about God, consequences. It don't come like this. You never know when it's gonna come.
Indicated that El Chacal had overseen the torture and murder of several U.S. citizens caught in cartel territory. The gruesome details of these killings made it impossible for the U.S. to ignore the threat, considering that American citizens had been the targets of these tortuous attacks. The Marines collaborated with DEA agents to plan a covert mission. They were going to try to capture or eliminate El Chacal.
Yeah, they don't play.
It was effective.
They don't play.
The Zetas are now Mexico's second largest cartel, controlling much of the drug flow into America, and Trevino's reach of violence also extends into the U.S.
The operation took place under the cover of night, with Marines deploying from helicopters to infiltrate the cartel's jungle hideout in Tamaulipas, Mexico. The firefight that followed was only brief, but incredibly intense. Outnumbered and outgunned, El Chacal's guards were no match for the superior tactics and firepower of the Marines and local authorities combined.
A heavily armed column of state police rumbles through the streets of Culiacan in western Mexico. They're providing extra security around the latest crime scene here.
The terrible cartel enforcer himself was killed in a final standoff, and his compound was eventually destroyed. The Marines' precision and ruthlessness sent a clear message to other cartel leaders. These confrontations have had a massively chilling effect on cartels. While they continue to operate, their willingness to engage U.S. military forces has significantly diminished. For cartels, survival hinges on avoiding the kind of attention that leads to direct military intervention. Despite how brave and strong they pretend to be, most cartel leaders understand that even their most heavily armed factions are no match for a disciplined and technologically advanced force like the U.S. Marines.
Division Squadcom consists of...
They know. That's what I'm saying. They just doing it just to scare, bro. But the thing is, they don't understand. They ain't scaring nobody, bro. You feel me? That works with the Mexican government. That works with the Colombian government. That works with them, bro. But you just can't threaten the U.S., bro. They're not finna go away.
Events specifically.
I really think a cartel can outdo the U.S. government. Y'all really think that, bro? Y'all really think a cartel can beat the U.S. government? Who you think they learn their tactics from? Who you think they get all of this from? The U.S. government. Do y'all not understand how dangerous the U.S. government is? Do y'all not understand that? Dude.
Events, offensive operations.
It's a different type. It's levels. It's levels, gang.
Ambush operations.
Cartel is powerful.
Skills.
Don't get me wrong.
Scored based off of time to complete
U.S.
events.
government, but it's a different type of level
based
right
off
there.
of how their teams complete tasks within those specific events and how the squad leader manages those tasks. This provides a
they know they don't want it either.
Evaluation across all of the mission essential tasks that the division expects when they're generating forces for deployments.
However, considering how violent many of these engagements between cartels and Marines seem to be, it often raises questions. Should military force be used in the battle against cartels? Critics argue that while these actions deliver short-term victories, they fail to address the bigger and more scary issues that allow cartels to thrive, such as poverty, corruption, and demand for the illegal drugs that they can provide.
Whenever there are high-impact violent events and they are generalized in the city or in different parts of the state, it's very possible there will be social and economic impacts because businesses close, people can't go out, it impacts like that.
Cartels are used to normally dealing with local law enforcement or corrupt officials who can be bribed. They are easy targets that put up little to no resistance. When faced with the Marines, however, they encounter a disciplined, incorruptible force that won't back down no matter what. The Marines have trained to adapt and be dominant in battle, meaning that they are extremely effective at fighting the cartels and, most importantly of all, winning. Marines use state-of-the-art weaponry, including drones, precision-guided munitions, and surveillance equipment, giving them a significant edge over cartel foot soldiers.
The Marine Corps will continue to fight and win because Marines embody a deeply rooted warrior spirit. That is the Marine Corps' commitment to the nation. We are your united.
That's what I be trying to tell y'all. These are the real killers. These are the real gangsters. You gotta realize when you go inside the military, see this nigga's knowledge when it comes to the military. See, for me, I got 2 military parents. You know what I mean? 2 military parents. So niggas gotta understand, bro. When you go to the military, it doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? Cause my mama was in the army. My pops was in the Coast Guard. He was a Coast Guard. You know what I'm saying? This is before I was even born, though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, bro, like a lot of y'all knowledge when it comes to the military, bro. A lot of y'all think, oh, we go to the military, then you gonna go to war. Nigga, you got different type of things you can be in the military. Nigga, you could be a whole cook in the military. You could be a janitor in the military, bro. You feel me? You don't have to go to war. I would say a lot of y'all niggas, if your life ain't straight, bro, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing going on, bro, the military is the best for a lot of you niggas, bro. Get out, go explore the world, bro. You travel the world. Beautiful women in the military, bro. Nigga, you don't have to go to war, nigga. That's for infantry. That's for the special forces, nigga. If you choose to go to war, then yeah, you're gonna go to war. But nigga, you could be a cook in the military, nigga. You could be a police officer in the military, nigga. You be all type of stuff in the military, nigga. You don't gotta go to war. That's something that he just brainwash y'all with. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real. For the military folks, you know I ain't lying. Tell these folk, bro. They think, oh yeah, because you go to the military, that means you got to go to war. No, you choose to go to war, then yeah, you going to go to war. Infantry, nigga, you go into infantry, nigga, you're going to war. You go into special forces, Marines, you're going to war. But nigga ain't finna send you to war, nigga, if you a cook, nigga. No, you ain't got no type of training. I'm gonna say, these the real killers because they choose to go to war. They choose to go, they want to do it.
United States Marine Corps.
They're not forced to be in war. They want the war. That's the difference between scary killers and real killers. That's why I be like with these street niggas, fake killers, scary killers, because they didn't want the war. They were forced into the war. When it comes to the Marines, they weren't forced into it. They wanted it. They signed up for it. Yeah, send me to war. I want to fight for my country.
Their operations are well planned and executed.
They're all type of killers.
Damage while putting their
scary killers
in minimal risk. In fact, the mere presence of Marines in a conflict zone often serves as a deterrent, as cartels are aware of the likely outcome of any confrontation. They know that it's a fight they cannot win. The brutal deaths of cartel members at the hands of the U.S. Marines serve as a stark warning. These encounters highlight the immense risks cartels face when they provoke military intervention. While such clashes are rare, they prove that the Marines are willing willing to swoop in and defend themselves and their allies against people and organizations that want to do them harm. The stories of cartel members meeting their end at the hands of the U.S. Marine Corps reveal a brutal reality. No amount of firepower or ruthlessness can withstand the discipline and precision of the Marines. These tales serve as both a deterrent and a reminder of the consequences of unchecked violence. While the battle against cartels is far from over, the Marines offer some hope that these massive criminal networks can not only be challenged, but also defeated. So now it's over to you. What do you think of the Marines taking on the cartels? And do you think they are right to brutally kill the cartel members? We'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the
got what they got coming, bro. That's all I'm saying. And the thing is with cartel, what you piss me off about these cartel, bro, they don't be just killing. See, they don't be just killing. Killing is wrong. No matter if you defending yourself, then okay, cool. Nah, I mean, that's justified. But, you know, killing is wrong other than that. You feel me? But the thing is, it's not like you just killing your rivals, right? You're killing innocent people as well. That's why I don't like about the cartel. It's like you killing your rivals, that's wrong what you doing, still killing, but it's like, okay, that's justify you killing rivals, niggas trying to kill, okay, that's justified. But nigga, you're not only killing rivals, then you killing innocent people, bro. You got innocent people being affected by your cartel. That's why I got a problem with it. You have hella innocent blood on your hand, bro. Hella innocent blood on your hand. So like I said, for me, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I live by that.